other theaters in the U.S. had.
This animal science class puts the Cal Poly motto, learn by doing, into action.
And making it on the big screen just got easier with this Cal Poly class.
Broadcasting from Swanson Studios, you're watching Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to Mustang News. I'm Lindsay Morris.
And I'm Hannah Glazer. Thank you for joining us. Here are today's top stories.
Last month, a local face appeared in court. Arthur Roca faces 14 felony charges including forcible rape, sexual assault, and weapon charges. Roca may be recognized by students because at the time of his arrest, he was working as a bouncer at a local slow bar. At his arraignment hearing yesterday, Roca pled not guilty and is expected back in court March 13th for a preliminary hearing.
This theater located in downtown SLO is one of a kind.
That's Jim D., the owner and manager of the Palm Theater since opening it 32 years ago. This theater shows unique movies that you cannot find on Netflix.
I look for movies that are going to knock my socks off.
From foreign language films to independent films, the Palm values a lot of cinema that may not hit the big movie theaters.
So much out there that people don't see. So we try to expand the spectrum of cinema that's available and even go a little bit further. I mean, occasionally I'll find a film that's extremely obscure, but I really like it, would like to present it, and given people the opportunity to see some really interesting cinema that's out there.
The wide variety of unique films is not the only appeal to the Palm Theater. It was also the first movie theater in the U.S. completely solar powered.
I think it's probably commonplace now, but back in 2004, we were the first.
This past decade, the theater has seen a curious decline in their once target audience.
Back in the 80s and 90s, students really seemed to be interested in independent films, things that were obscure. They were finding things and filling up the theaters. Why they're not here, I don't know. I don't know if there's a lack of curiosity.
Regardless, the Palm has something you cannot stream virtually.
So what we offer beyond that is just watching a movie with an audience in the dark.
Dee and his staff's strong passion for film is what keeps this theater alive.
We believe in cinema. I mean, I'll go so far as to say that film can change the world, I think. It's an important art form, and just to give people more of what's out there.
The Palm Theater shows films 7 days a week. Bring your friends for some pizza and a night of trivia on Wednesdays at Woodstocks in San Luis Obispo.
Woodstock's Trivia Night happens every Wednesday at 9 p.m. at 1000 Higuera Street, San Luis Obispo.
This is my first time at trivia. I did a bunch of trivia over the summer that I really enjoyed, and my roommate AJ told me about it.
Students bring a group of their friends to enjoy pizza, beer, and challenge other teams in rounds of different trivia questions.
I've done trivia and we've never done well, but today is going to be new. We're going to do really good.
All right, if you hear my voice, round number one is on something that none of us have, and it's money.
I don't know.
There are prizes for the top 3 teams. You can have up to 6 people in a team. You can sign up and reserve a table on the weekly Facebook post that goes live every Wednesday at noon.
Now over to Rihanna with the weather.
Thanks, Lindsay. Will this rainy weather continue? Find out more after the break.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Mrs. and Mrs. Jimmy and
I came from 5 generations of teachers. Losing my job was the bottom falling out of my world.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again. But an awkward silence can be a great thing, like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back. My name is Rana Butler. Here is your weather forecast. Today is Thursday, March 7th, and we are going to have a high of 56 and a low of 42. Cloudy with showers and 20% precipitation, 80% humidity, and 15 mile-per-hour winds. Heading to the North County, you can see a trend in the 50s with San Luis Obispo being the highest at 56 and Paso Robles, Atascadero, Creston, and Santa Margarita all being around 54 and 53s with lows of 38 to 39 degrees. Heading over to the beaches, I would stay indoors if I were you. It is going to be quite chilly out. Cayucos, you can see, is 55 degrees with a low of 41. Morro Bay being a high of 56 and a low of 43. Avila Beach, high of 55 and a low of 43. And then Oceano and Pismo Beach both being 56 degrees and 43 degrees at their lowest. Now onto the South County, you can see Arroyo Grande is going to be 56 degrees and a low of 43. Guadalupe being the highest at 62 and a low of 47. And all the other cities being around high 50s. Now onto your 5-day forecast. Today is going to be, again, cloudy with showers. Keep your umbrellas ready throughout the week. It's going to be into the 50s. And then on Monday, you can see it gets a little warmer, but not quite. Now over to Lindsay with sports.
Senior guard Marcellus Garrick has been one of the biggest scoring threats for the men's basketball team this year. Jay Serrano got a chance to talk with him about his final game at Cal Poly on Saturday.
After transferring to Cal Poly from junior college 2 years ago, senior guard Marcellus Garrick has become one of the most explosive players on the men's basketball team. He currently leads the team with the most points in a single game this season, 30 points at Long Beach State, and is second in points per game.
Well, at first, it was really just I wanted to go anywhere that was going to give me a full ride. But once I started getting D1 interest and I started getting other D1 offers, I was like, okay, maybe I'm a Division I player. And, so I thank them coaches for giving me the opportunity.
After coming to Cal Poly, Garrick had to adjust from being the go-to guy in community college to playing on a team full of Division I athletes.
And I went from the number one option to, in JUCO my sophomore year to come in here, and I had to kind of play with other people because there's better players, or there's the players the same skill level as me, so you got to learn how to adapt.
The highlight of Garrick's time as a Mustang has been sharing the court with his teammates.
Probably just playing with the people I've been playing with, all the memories I've made, good, bad, Don, cool, everybody. It's just, the memories is probably what I'm gonna miss the most about everything. Just even the people too, fans and all that.
While Garrick wouldn't mind having a big game on senior night, he is currently focused on closing out the season with one more win.
I just want to win, but 30 ball would be cool, like a 40 ball, that'll be pretty cool, but I just want to win, you feel me?
Jay Serrano, Mustang News.
The men's basketball team will play their last 2 games of the season at Mott Athletic Center tonight and on Saturday.
Coming up for Mustang sports, the baseball team will play 4-game series against Columbia University this weekend at Baggett Stadium. The softball team will host the Share Slow Mustang Classic starting on Friday at Bob Jansen Field. And the men's basketball team will play their senior night game on Saturday at Mott Athletic Center at 7 p.m. against the rival UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. Mustang News will be broadcasting the Mustang Game Day pregame show starting at 6 p.m. And the show will be available on mustangnews.net. After the break, see where students' films are hitting the big screen.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
The class at Cal Poly is giving students the chance to make it on the big screen. ISLA 341 Media, Arts, and Technology's cinematic process is a class that allows students the opportunity to write, produce, and record and edit a screenplay. The students only have the quarter to complete this process. Student Tabitha Gorillo's screenplay was chosen, and here's a sneak peek of the storyline.
Yeah, so my film is called Slippers, and this was one of the screenplays that I wrote last quarter. It is about a gay teenage ballet dancer who kind of keeps his sexual identity and his passion for dance from his very traditional Hispanic, it's a working class family. And so they kind of instill this like traditional conservative, very Catholic kind of values in the home. And so he feels like he can't be himself. And then the secret kind of comes out, and the dad basically threatens him and says that if he dances or, you know, is seen around town with a boy, that he will disown him. And then I don't want to give any spoilers, but yeah.
The student films from the class will be played during a film fest at Fremont Theater on March 13th at 8 p.m.
This Cal Poly class gives students a taste of what it's like to be a veterinarian, even before applying to vet school.
Cal Poly's Animal Science 490, known as Advanced Animal Production and Management, gives students the chance to work up close with the homeless community and their pets in SLO.
ASCI 490 is a veterinary community service enterprise that combines students' hands-on experience as well as provides a local service to our homeless community who have pets.
Once a month, the class hosts an event called Doggy Days at Prado Day Center, which provides basic care to the homeless pets of SLO, including vaccines, dewormings, flea and tick control, and other services. Besides the hands-on experience, students also get a feel for what it's like to run a vet clinic. Doggy Days is funded based upon a budget that is set at the beginning of the quarter, which allows students to purchase medical supplies and medications for their clients. For now, the class primarily offers basic services, but hopes to one day offer more.
Our hope is that in the future we will be able to have a facility that we can provide those services to the homeless individuals and their pets. Basic procedures such as spays, neuters, maybe dentals.
Aside from veterinary work, the class also gives insight to students on just how important these animals are to their owners.
What got this program and got me instigated into this program was just an understanding of the importance of pets to the homeless and the amount of security, well-being, and even mental health that it actually does provide. And so I think this is a great opportunity for the students to be able to have that relationship of knowing philanthropic abilities as well as helping with them learning about veterinary medicine in and of itself.
Natalie Young, Mustang News.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for joining us at Mustang News. I'm Lindsay Morris.
And I'm Hannah.